Hello there guys, and welcome back to another epic Inexorable maths video. In this video we're taking a look at solving quadratic equations using the quadratic formula, which we just derived in the previous video. There it is again. Hello my guy, how are you doing? We're going to use that formula to solve this equation amongst others, but we're going to take a look at this one because this one is quite easy. Now you might be able to just look at this and guess what the answer is. In fact, we've done this exact question before, I think using two different methods too. I think we did this using completing the square as well, but this is a simple one. If you do the normal method that we've already done in previous videos, you can see we're looking for two numbers at times to make 1 and add to make -2. Those numbers are -1 and -1. Which means that x is just equal to 1, okay? That's trivial. 1 squared minus 2 plus 1, yes, that is equal to 0. Well done, medal for you. We want, so just to be clear, the answer to that is x is equal to 1, okay? But I'm going to show you that the quadratic formula truly does work by doing that question, okay? Amongst others. So let's just use it. First of all, we need to know what A, B and C are because they're in the formula. So we need to know A, B and C. Luckily we do know what A, B and C are. I'm going to write them down. A in this question is equal to 1 because this is 1 times x squared, or I like to use a little dot notation, 1 times, that means 1 lot of x squared, right? It makes sense that A is 1 because it's 1 lot of x squared, okay? So A is 1 in this question. If there's nothing in front of the x squared, it means A is 1. B is -2, okay? So A is 1, B is -2 because there's a minus sign there, and C is +1. That is C, okay? Well, just a refresher, when the quadratic equation is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, but we should know that already. Okay, and now all you do is you just plug A, B and C into the formula. It's not too difficult. So we're going to say that x, which will be our answer, is equal to minus b. Well, -2, because b is -2, is positive 2. We're going to plus or minus the square root of b squared. Well, b squared is -2 squared, which is +4. So the square root of 4 minus 4, that's just constant, 4, times a, well, a is 1, times c, well, c is 1 as well. Square root of all of that. Divide the whole thing by 2 lots of a. Well, a is 1 again, so it's just 2 times 1. And now let's just clean this thing up, okay? That is equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of, well, 4 minus 4 times 1 times 1. Well, 4 times 1 times 1 is 4. So this is 4 minus 4. 4 minus 4 is just 0. So we're going to take the square root of 0. The square root of 0 is 0. So we're going to just write plus or minus 0, and we're going to come back to that. Divide by 2 times 1, that's 2. Now, if you plus or minus 0, either one of those, nothing is going to happen. If you add 0 to something, it won't change the number. If you take 0 away from something, it won't change the number either. So plus or minus 0 is irrelevant. We can get rid of it. So this is actually equal to 2 divided by 2. Because 2 divided by 2 plus or minus nothing changes absolutely nothing. Well, what's 2 divided by 2 if nothing but 1? That means x is equal to 1, which is indeed the answer. Okay, let's try another one. Okay guys, we're going to try another question. We're going to solve x squared plus 3x minus 10 equals 0. Let's try it out. Let's identify a, b and c. Tell me what a is. A is just 1. Again, because it's 1 lot of x squared. What's b? B is 3, because it's 3x. C is minus 10. okay? Not positive 10, there's a minus sign there. We always include that minus sign if it's negative. So A is 1, B is 3, C is minus 10. Again, let's substitute in. So x, which is our answer, is going to be minus b, well b is 3, so it's going to be minus 3 plus or minus the square root of b squared. B is 3, so b squared is 9, minus 4 times, well a is 1, times c, well c is minus 10, square root of the whole thing, all divided by 2a, well a is 1, so 2a is just 2, like so. Now let's clear it up again. This is equal to minus 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus, now let's look at this. 4 times 1 is 4, so we can get rid of the 1, forget about it. And then 4 times minus 10. What do you reckon 4 times minus 10 is? Is nothing other than minus 40. So it's going to be 9 minus 40, okay? Watch out for the double negative sign there. That again is just over 2, like so, okay? Now, minus 40, we can write that as 9 plus 40. Because two negatives make a positive. We're taking away a negative. We're taking the negativity away. We're making it more positive. This is going to be 9 plus 40. What is 9 plus 40? It's nothing other than 49. So instead of writing, let's just move this over here a little bit. Instead of writing the square root of 9 plus 40, we're going to write the square root of 49, like so. And then we're going to say that x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus, well, what is the square root of 49? What number times is by its, well, yeah, I guess you could say that. What number times is by itself to make 49? Well, 7. So this is going to be 3 plus or minus 7, because that is a 7, just written in a funny way, right? It's just written as square root of 49, but it's actually just the number 7. Still over 2. So x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus 7 divided by 2. Okay, so this is where we're going to get two solutions, because some of these are going to have two solutions. This means that x is equal to, well, let's take each case individually, okay? So let's pretend that we're just looking at minus 3 rather, plus 7. Well, what is minus 3 plus 7? Minus 3 plus 7 is 4. So it's going to be x is 4 over 2, or now let's look at minus 3 minus 7 instead of minus 3 plus 7. What is minus 3 minus 7? Minus 3 take away another 7 is going to be minus 10. So it's or minus 10 over 2. They're both over 2 still because there's a 2 on the bottom. That means we can simplify both of these. This implies that x is equal to 2 or minus 10 over 2 minus 10 halved. That's nothing other than minus 5. So x is equal to 2, x is equal to minus 5. If we plug 2 and minus 5 into these, we will get 0. So these are the solutions to the question, okay? If you don't believe me, you can try to do this using the brackets method. Just a hint, two numbers that times to make minus 10 and adds to make 3. I'm thinking that is going to be 5 and minus 2, x plus 5 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to 2. Boom, same answer, okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you enjoyed this maths video and you'd like to see more, consider subscribing to Inexorable videos and we will be coming back at you with another video, with one more video looking at the quadratic formula and how to use it, okay? So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one.